How to keep your COVID vaccination card safe and protected once you get vaccinated, guys. It's so exciting that so many people are getting vaccinated. And one of the best parts about this is you actually get to leave with your badge of honor, which is your vaccine card. We're going to talk about how to keep it safe and protected. I've got 3 to 4 tips that I'm going to share with you guys. Also, I'm going to tell you what to do if you lose your vaccine card, you misplace it, it gets damaged, or things like that. So let's jump in, okay? Your vaccine card. First question that a lot of you guys are asking me is, should you laminate the card or not? To laminate or not to laminate? That is the question. Well, guys, there's a couple of things, a couple different sides to consider here. The first thing is there are many people who say, don't laminate your card for 2 reasons. They say don't laminate your card because, number one, the vaccine card could actually be damaged in the process of lamination, in the actual lamination process. And then sometimes people say as well, don't get your card laminated because if there are booster shots or additional vaccines you need to get for COVID, they would be added to that card. You won't be able to add them to that card if you laminate them, okay? So those are some of the reasons that people who say, no, skip the lamination. It's why they say skip the lamination. Now, what I will say about the laminating of the card situation is that there are a number of companies that are offering lamination, okay? Different companies are offering it free. Some of them, they're offering it as sort of like a perk. I appreciate the gesture because I think it's really wonderful that companies are trying to step up and promote vaccination. But let's take a look at the cons. Some people say, okay, I talked to you about the people who say don't laminate the card. Actually, let's talk about the pros. Some people say, yeah, you can go ahead and laminate your card. It's going to keep your card protected. And what they say about this idea of having to get a booster, some doctors even say, look, if you need a booster vaccine for COVID, you'll probably just get another card anyway. The likelihood is that the center would give you another card. This is what some health officials and doctors have actually been saying, which I think is a really interesting concept. So there's no, I don't know that there's a right or wrong. There's just different opinions at this time. The vaccination center where I volunteered at my university, that we're hosting at Rowan University, we typically recommend people don't laminate their cards just because we don't know what's going to happen down the line. But you guys have to really sort of weigh the risks, the pros and the cons, how you deal with your card, et cetera, et cetera. That's a decision you'll need to make. By the way, I put in the description of this video an article that's going through all of these points so that you can have them written down and kind of reference them. And I've also got links that I'm going to be referencing that will help you decide what to do and get some ideas about what to do with your card. Okay. All right. So that's the lamination question because a lot of you guys have been actually asking about that. The second thing is the second tip of how to keep it safe would be, first of all, your vaccine card doesn't need to be on you at all times, right? You don't actually need to have the original card in your wallet or in your purse. That just sort of leaves room for it to get damaged, possibly get stolen, you name it. Anything like that can happen. So what I recommend, and a lot of places are recommending, is keep this original vaccine card at home in a safe place. First of all, before you put it in that safe place, though, make a copy of it or scan it into your computer. Make a copy, take a photo of it, scan it. That way you can have a digital copy on your phone or on your home desktop computer, number one. And then if you make a copy of it or have a photo, you can actually print out the photo or the copy and put that copy in your purse or in your wallet. That's a great, great way to have the copy in your purse or your wallet, leave the original card at home to make sure that it's safe. And what I would recommend is, especially for families, almost treat it like a passport. Maybe even keep your vaccination card with your passport. Maybe, the parents are the ones that keep hold of everybody's vaccination cards. You put them in the same place that you put your passports and other important documents, whether that's a safe or a special location, etc. But that is what I would do, okay? Another thing that you can do is to buy a plastic card protector. Now, this is not a card protector, but this is not a protector specifically for cards. This is actually just one of these 3-ring binder, plastic thingies that I have laying around from all the days of going to conferences and speaking and stuff like that. I mean, honestly, if you don't want to buy a specific card holder, you can throw your vaccine card in something like this and you can tape it up or whatever, and then voila, there you go, and it's kept in a safe place or what have you. You can also put it in a plastic baggie, and of course there are companies now selling specific vaccine card holders, so you could do that as well. Again, do you have to? No, you don't, but it's a great option, I think, for kind of thinking about what you may want to do. And also, for those of you who are commenting about my tank top, which I love too, I love this hot pink. You can't go wrong with hot pink, right? Just check out the comment at the very top of the video. That's where you can purchase a shirt if you're interested. Also, join my group called I Got the COVID Vaccine. Sign up for my free health newsletter. Oh my gosh, all that stuff. All right, my guys. Okay, let's keep talking. Okay, so we talked about keeping them in sort of like a plastic holder, whether it's like a 3-ring binder one that you sort of retrofit to the card, a plastic baggie, you ziplock it, whether you get a plastic card holder, taking a photo, scanning it, photocopy, keeping a copy in your purse. Keep this little guy at home. Very, very important. Now, if you lose your card or it gets damaged by any reason or means or what have you, or you just need the card, you can actually get a replacement, or all is not lost. Okay, so you can get access to your documentation. So what the CDC actually recommends, and I've got this pinned to the link at the very top. No, this is not in the link. This is actually in the description of the video. There is a link that will take you directly to an article that gives you the websites that you can go to find the places you need to go to get this information. So if you lose your card or your card gets destroyed, the first thing I would do is to go back to the place or call them up or contact them, the place who gave you the vaccine. Whether it's the Rite Aid or the CVS or the vaccination center or your doctor, that's the first thing I would do, okay? Now, the CDC gives really, really great advice because they say, and I'm pulling it up right here, if you can't reach your vaccination provider, like if you're not able to reach them, they say to contact your state health department's immunization information system. And I know you're like, well, how do I find my state's immunization information system? Well, don't you worry, I got you covered. Right in the description of the video, there is a link next to the word resources. In that link, you will find an article that gives you clickable links to take you directly to your state's website so you can find and contact the department you need to find, okay? The other thing is, for those of you who enrolled in the Be Safe program, that's a program of the CDC that tracks side effects and symptoms. And by the way, if you have not enrolled in the Be Safe program, you should do that because it allows us to communicate any side effects you have to the CDC so they can study what's happening, what's going on. This is what we need, is data. By the way, check out the link in the description of this video. You can go to the article. I have a link directly to VSafe, and you can sign up for that program. But in addition, if you sign up for that program can also help you access your vaccination information through those tools, which is super, super, super cool, which I really, really love. So I want to know, because I know that you guys have really creative ways, I'm sure, because I learn stuff from you guys literally every moment of every day. There's not a single day where I'm not like, oh, ding, 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 really exciting. What I want to know is, what creative or clever way have you come up with, or are you doing to keep your vaccination cards safe? What are you doing? Is it an idea that you got from somewhere, or something you created yourself? Write in the comments what you're doing to keep your vaccine card safe. If it's any of the things I've mentioned, I want to know about that too. But let's share some ideas. Also, I always have to remind us is that we want to be very careful about posting your vaccine card on social media. We know that there's a lot of scams out there, hackers and people that are really looking to steal information and do really bad things with it. So you always want to protect your personal information. Be very vigilant about that. If you've not seen the articles and the news segments about that, there have been a number, so just Google and you can find some more details, okay? So keep writing in the comments what you're doing with your cards. I think this is really great to share information, to share knowledge. This is a very, very exciting time, guys. We've got hundreds of millions of people that are getting vaccinated, and this is really what we need to get out of this COVID pandemic. I'm really proud of you. I'm proud of us as a nation. I'm hearing from so many of you that are saying, I wasn't sure I was going to get the vaccine, but I am now. I've done my research. I'm comfortable with it. I want to get it, and you're going to get it. And I'm really proud of you. You should pat yourself on the back. You should give yourself a high five. Make sure you guys join my group called I Got the COVID Vaccine. That's also in the link. That's the first comment right underneath this video. Make sure you put your email address in too, so I can sign you up for my free health newsletter. It comes out once a week. Once again, if you're interested in shirts, these are at drjencaudle.com/shop. And the link is in the description as well. Guys, I'm really proud of us. Keep up the great work. Keep your COVID vaccine cards safe, okay? All right, you guys, I love you. You take good care. You know, I'm bringing you videos every single day, so stay tuned, share videos with others. If you have not liked and followed my page, please do, so you can make sure you get notifications for when I go live and you won't miss anything, and that way I can say hi to you. Okay? Guys, I love you. I'm Dr. Jen. I'll see you soon. Bye.